Hi, we're Ella and Bonnie and we're travelling around Europe in our DIY campervan. This week we continue into Switzerland. So good morning, welcome to another video from the van. We're still in Switzerland, we've moved a little bit, so we're just on a campsite now on the outskirts of Interlaken, which literally means between the lakes. So we are on a lake. It's speechless. The view is crazy. So plan of action today, we're going to go paddleboarding, because if you watched last week's video, it was a little bit of a disaster. This lake looks much smoother and I'm going to leave Bonnie in the van, I think. Just so I can get out, enjoy paddling for half hour or so, then maybe I'll get her on. Yeah, so we're pretty much ready. Just need to go actually inflate the paddleboard and I'll show you the view really quick. Ta-da. We are all inflated, ready to go. I wanted to get some cool drone shots, but I've just been told off for using it. So that won't happen, I'm afraid. Yeah, let's get on the water. Times more paddleboard friendly. The water is flat, it's perfect. I think there is the odd boat that comes past, so I'm sure we'll get occasional waves. But honestly, that last lake, and I didn't get much footage of it, it was, yeah, very choppy. I'm surprised we didn't end up in the lake. This is beautiful. I have like zero balance, by the way, so I will not be standing up on the stand-up paddleboard. I can just about manage kneeling, so yeah, this is the best it's going to get. I mean, obviously it's cold, it's coming off the glaciers from the mountains. But yeah, my feet, it hurts cold. It's lovely and fresh, but cold. Now done a little bit of exploring on our own. I think it's safe for Bonnie to be on here, so we're going to go get Bonnie. Bonnie is a fidget and she does make everything a little bit difficult when we're paddling, so that's why I went out on my own first. So yeah, we're just going to go around the boat for a bit and then head back in. Bonnie does always love getting back onto dry land. Don't you? Don't you? That was a lot more successful than our last paddleboard trip, wasn't it? Was that more fun? Yeah. Let's go. It's not about you. Their own internal dream. Okay, so we're back at the van. We're gonna start getting ready in a minute to head into Interlaken, the actual like town. Yeah, that was really good fun. Much more enjoyable than last time. So lesson learned, if there are kite surfers, it's probably not suitable for paddleboarders, at least not my experience. Because I tend to go on the safe side and I don't go too far from shore. You know, water safety and all that is just me, so yeah, but really good fun. So we're gonna get ready now, well, shortly, and see you in a bit. So we're a few hours later and we are in Interlaken. So we've just come on the bus, which you get free with the campsite, which is quite cool. So we are just walking through now and we're going to find the railway or the funicular to go up to Harder Kulm, which is one of the mountains. So yeah, it's just like a 15-minute train journey up to the top. So we're going to do that now. Just got to find the train station.
Clouds are creeping on the wall. Swallowtail heeds a northern call, and the last of the frost will thaw. Reborn in the warm of the spring. I recall everything.
Okay, so then we've got the ticket for Harder Kulm, which is the top of Interlaken. So it's basically the highest mountain around Interlaken, like immediately around. So it's about 15 minutes to the top, and the mountain is just over 1,300 meters. So I should have some good views. Funicular, the railway bit, it goes at a gradient of 64%. That's steep. It's almost vertical. I think the view's going to be amazing though, so we're just walking round, I think. I don't know if there's anywhere to see. Oh, shoot. There's a viewpoint.
I recall everything once more.
See out over Interlaken, and then you've got the Brienz Lake and Lake Thun the other side, if I pronounce it right. And then in the background you've got all the mountains. So they're part of the Swiss Alps. One of them is Jungfrau, which is the top of Europe, and then I think you can see Eiger as well. I'm going to blame feeling out of breath on the altitude rather than the hill. So here you can see it is literally between the lakes, Interlaken, and I think Sorry, holding Bonnie as well. I think it's this one, or part of this bit, that is the Jungfrau. So you can actually go right up to the top of Europe, but it's like 45 minutes on 4 different trains and cable cars. And I found out that dogs can get altitude sickness, which starts above 2,000 metres, so it wasn't worth the risk. So we've done this one instead. I think I've decided as well, Switzerland's somewhere I'm definitely coming back for a holiday without Bonnie. This is like adventure capital of Europe. You can do paragliding, you can see them all out over the valley now. Paragliding, the top of Europe. What else? There's loads of things you can do, but not with dogs. Bonnie will put up with a lot, but I don't think she'll put up with paragliding. Friendly.
Friendly?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Bonnie.
Bonnie? Hi, Bonnie.
Quick stop at the top. There's a restaurant and a little cafe, so just grabbing a drink. Really nice. It's really warm up here. I think the UV gets stronger as you get higher. So when we were looking at top of Europe, they said you basically had to take sunglasses or you risk what do they call it, blindness basically from the UV being so much stronger. Yeah, it's a nice little spot, very busy. We're going to try and look at some of the viewpoints now. You ready to go? Have a wander. This is the viewpoint. Bonnie's desperate to go, so we're going to head off. Come on. Well, so this is a real Bernese mountain dog, 100% Bernese, and Bonnie's a half. So it's a Swiss breed. Come on, let's go. Bonnie's desperate to play with another dog. There's a little bit of woodlands as well up here, so just taking Bonnie out into a bit more peace and quiet. So you can actually hike up to the top of here. It's roughly the same height as Ben Nevis, so like the tallest mountain in Scotland in the UK. And I did that when I was 18 and it nearly killed me, so I don't think over a decade on I would stand much chance in hiking this. So more than happy to use the railway. So we are going to turn around and head back to the railway, get back down to Interlaken. That's the lake we're paddleboarding.
Ever since you came into my life, it felt so good, it felt so right. You bring the sun on cloudy days, all the birds sing your praise. It's your face, your laugh, the way you hear music and the way you dance, but it's your soul that sings to me. I'm here to hold your heart, it's the sweetest gift that I will not drop, and I promise to always stay true. Yeah, I love you so.
This way?
I love you so.
Yeah. So we are down from the railway. Bonnie's very good, bless her. The stuff she puts up with, honestly. It was nice at the top. The railway's like the experience part, really. Come round this way, Bonnie, can I have a drink? Yeah, the railway part is the experience, and that was really good fun. So we're going to have a little wander around the actual town of Interlaken now, and then we'll probably head back to the van. So let's see what there is to see.
And ever, we're living the dream, side by side, go team. I'm here to hold your heart, it's the sweetest gift that I will not drop, and I promise to always stay true. Yeah, I love you so. I love you so. Don't you know, don't you know, no, no, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, no, no, that I love you. Things change every day, nothing ever stays the same. People come and people go, there's a few things that I know. It's how you rock, it's how you roll, it's how you love, it's how you grow. Yeah, I love you so. I love you so. Don't you know, don't you know, no, no, don't you know,
Okay, so we're back at the van. We're a few hours on. We've had some dinner and just watching the sunset. So yeah, that's going to be it. We're just packing up basically to leave tomorrow morning, and yeah, see you in the morning. Okay, good morning. We are still on that campsite. We are just leaving. Always a bit of a rush leaving the campsite. So apologies. But yeah, so it's just gone up to 11. Checkout is 11. Quite sad to be leaving this one. It's very, very pretty. Lovely campsite. The guy on the checkout, I thought he was a bit rude, but I actually think he was just trying to help. Like 10 minutes ago, he was like, you know checkout's 11, right? I was like, yeah, it's 1:45. I've still got 15 minutes that I've paid for. So it is now 10:59, if you can see that. And we are leaving right on time. We are heading to Lauterbrunnen, which is where we've got another campsite booked in. And the reason we're doing so many campsites is because Switzerland is so expensive. So just to park in like a car park and wild camp, you're looking at like 20 francs, Swiss francs, for like 24 hours. And a campsite is like 25, 30 on average. So I would much rather pay that extra bit of money and get nice views and yeah, a little bit of luxury. So we are off.
Tell me secrets, power of words. Tell me stories, legends before. Ones who ran with the wolves, broke free from all ropes. Pharaoh straight the one who can't be contained.
Okay, we've arrived in Lauterbrunnen. This is it. As you can see from the drive in, it's crazy. It's just vertical mountains on both sides. quite see from here, but then there's like fully snow-capped mountain in the background. So yeah, it's beautiful. And if you can hear it, we're going to go see a waterfall. So we've got 3 hours to kill until we can check into our campsite. So we've come just a little bit up the road to Trummelbach Falls. And driving in, there were just waterfalls everywhere. So Lauterbrunnen's known as like the land of the waterfalls. I think there's 72 just in this area. So we're going to go see one of them. No dogs. Bonnie. Bonnie, you're not allowed. Oh, I'm actually sad about this one. I was really looking forward to seeing that. Come on. Okay, so I've had my little sulk. Feeling slightly better. Still a bit annoyed, but there we go. At least the parking was free, or I'd be really annoyed if I'd have paid to come and then not been able to do it. But literally walking back to the van, you can see maybe 5 or 6 different waterfalls, so it's not the end of the world. We'll just go for a walk and look at a few from the bottom.
Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the...
There's one waterfall. We're actually going to walk in that one. Just braved across the bridge. It's known that in springtime, when all the snow melts off the mountains, and after like a violent thunderstorm, this river becomes a torrent, taking trees, rocks with it, and children. But the legend has it, it's not just the water. There's a goblin that lives around the bridge, and it buries its way all the way up to Lake Brienz, which is where we spent the morning in the campsite for the last few days. So he watches the river and he waits for children to come to the banks, and he snatches them down into the water and they're never seen again. So, luckily, I'm really old and this goblin would have no use for me, so he made it across safe. Found or ended up on the Saga Trail, which is just taking us along the bottom of this mountain past a few of the waterfalls. This is a pretty impressive little trail. Bonbon, we've just had a little paddle and now she's eating grass. Good day, Bonnie? Come on then, let's go.
Depths of silence, where echoes remain. You were the sunrise, now is the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight. I was the darkness, you yearned for the light. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry?
We made it to the waterfall, well, as close as we could get anyway, on the little path. It's a very nice little walk through the forest, the woods. We tried to get the drone up, we managed for a little bit. It had a max altitude set of like just under 3 meters, so you couldn't really see very much. So we've just turned back around and we're heading back to the van now. I think by the time we get back, our time limit will be up on the parking spot and we can start heading to the campsite.
Losing my mind, losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you call me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry?
Okay, so we have arrived at our campsite. So we're at camping at Jungfrau. It's a little bit difficult to find. The campsite's decent. Oh. I've obviously been spoiled too much because it's more than decent. It's like in between the two mountains that we walked through earlier, and you can see 3 of the waterfalls from the van. So it's quite cool actually. Most importantly, we are going to do laundry.
You're the laughter that kept me alive. I said, hold on. You said goodbye.
Okay, so I definitely, maybe, forgot about my washing. So it has got dark. We just headed over there and put it all in the dryer. But one thing that's pretty cool, oh, let me get around this tree, hang on. So yeah, one thing that's cool is that they light up the waterfall overnight. So you can see that from the van. So back at the van now, I've got to go back in an hour to get my dry stuff, hopefully dry. And that'll be it, we'll be going to bed. So we'll say goodnight now and see you in the morning. Good morning again from Switzerland. Welcome to another day. We officially hit 1 month yesterday on the road. We're just setting off now from the campsite. We're actually staying on the campsite for a few days. But we're going to Grindelwald and there's not many public transport options. So we're having to drive, which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. So we're just setting off, about a half an hour drive. A few things planned for when we get there, hopefully. I booked it online and I'm a bit dubious if I booked the right thing. So we'll see when we get there. There's like a cliff walk we can do. You get like a cable car up to the cliff walk. And then yeah, you walk around the cliffs. And then we're just going to explore the town. Apparently it's really pretty. So yeah, looking forward to it. So see you there in about half an hour. Okay, we've made it to Grindelwald. We're sitting down because we basically had to hike a mountain to get from the car park into the town. We're going to try and go and find the cable cars first, hopefully do the cliff walk along the top. There were signs saying it's occupied, like busy. Yeah, have a breather for a minute and then we'll go find the cable cars. You good? Are you good? We're on the move. But basically Grindelwald is just a tiny little town in the middle of the Swiss Alps. And it's only really well known for it being like an adventure spot, like adrenaline junkies. And it sits along this way. And it sits along the Eiger mountain base. Got distracted. We're at the cable car. We're at a different cable car than we were meant to be at. So the first one we were going to do was called, oh sorry, Bonnie's on this arm. It was called Grindelwald first, and it takes you up to like 2,000 meters, and there's a cliff walk and loads of other activities. I thought I bought a ticket for that, and I didn't. Well, I did. I bought one of the activities, but not the actual cable car. Can't get a refund on it, which is a little bit annoying, but one of those things. So there is another cable car, which we've just got to, called Ringennberg, which takes you part way up the mountain, not quite as high. It's probably better for Bonnie. some of the mountain views. You can do like a summer toboggan run and a fly line, like zip line, which is quite cool. So yeah, this cable car was like 27 and the other one was 75. So easy choice really. I would have liked to do the cliff walk, but next time. Made it to the top of Ringennberg. I'd like to take credit, but obviously we got the cable car. It's very pretty up here. You've got views of like 5 of the main peaks around you. Loads, just mountains everywhere. The main one, oh, it's just behind a tree, but I'll walk around to show. It's the Eiger. What's the top called? Peak. And then behind that is the Jungfrau, which is behind the clouds at the moment. Yeah, very cool. There are a couple of hikes you can do from here. Obviously I wasn't planning on doing this cable car, so not prepared at all for a hike, so we won't be doing that. So we're gonna have just a little wander around like this little flat plateau bit, and then we'll head back down in the cable car. So yeah, a little adventure day. Well, mild adventure. Dog-friendly adventure. Number 2. So we're at the canyon. I think it's 21 francs to get in, hopefully. Oh, I can see part of it now. This looks cool. got pancakes for breakfast, a lot of them, so I made too much batter. We'll see how many I get through. So I think today We're going to have a relaxed campsite day mostly, and then we'll walk into Lauterbrunnen, just have a look around. We haven't done that yet, but we're in no rush today. Into Lauterbrunnen now, so we're walking through our campsite. Main attraction, you can see behind us the Trummelbach waterfall. So yeah, overall a nice campsite, a little bit on the pricey side considering I think it's the surroundings that makes it a nice campsite, if that makes sense. Like the actual pictures I think are a little bit tired, but I mean, seeing 3 waterfalls from your van and being in between mountains, I think that's what does it. So we are just going to do the short walk into Lauterbrunnen now and just have a look round. Okay, we're just doing the quick walk up to Trummelbach Falls because it's free. Did you ever think the word Switzerland and free would be in the same sentence?
I have learned that no one else can carry this load. It's a train where I'm the only passenger on board. Oh, there is beauty to enjoy on this road, but even so, I
It's a
still
little bit pointless. Bonnie, come on. I think if it wasn't windy, then you'd be stood behind the waterfall. Because there's wind, it's moving off to the side and it's just a lookout
I know
basically.
how to handle it all on my own.
Now I've got time for a snack, Bonnie.
I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own.
That was a nice little diversion. Now on to what we actually left for, which is getting into Lauterbrunnen. Like Grindelwald, like there's not actually much going on. It's a lot like cafes, ice cream shops, souvenirs, restaurants. But other than that, it's just like the surroundings that you come for really. It's more the scenery than the town itself. It's pretty, yeah, not a lot to do. So we're just gonna walk back to the campsite now. Back in the van now, just getting everything packed away. We've got to leave in the morning. So that's probably where I'm going to leave the video as well. That'll be it for Switzerland, I think. So we've got kind of a half day tomorrow in Switzerland and then driving down to Italy for the last part. The video was going to be a bit longer. We were hoping to do the Furka Pass and the St. Gotthard Pass, but they're still shut for winter. I think we're literally like a week out, which is annoying, but never mind. When we come back, we'll do it then. So yeah, that's going to be everything for the video. So if you've made it all the way to the end, I know it's been a bit of a long one, then thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it and see you next week. Bye.